I'm Brandon Andrews. I'm co-founder and chief product officer at Gauge. Gauge helps brands connect with consumers and influencers to make better decisions, avoid big mistakes, and identify opportunities. We do this through offering AI-enabled mobile focus groups on our mobile app that's available on iOS and Android. The catalyst really is helping brands from startups all the way up to really big companies create better products, services, and content. One of my co-founders and I, Joshua Dubois, ran a successful marketing and PR agency in DC for several years, grew it into a seven-figure business. And over again, many of the larger companies that we worked with, like Paramount Pictures and A&E Networks and Google and NBC Universal, would come to us for crisis communications when problems happen. And then that would happen on the back end. On the front end, they would come to us and say, can you do market research? Can you connect us with consumers? And we just found traditional market research to be largely ineffective. It was really expensive. It took a long time to do. And then once you got the results, very often they weren't usable for our clients' purposes. And so we decided to create Gauge, which is a faster, better, and oftentimes cheaper way for brands to connect with consumers and influencers when they're creating new products, creating new content, or making big business decisions. The most challenging part is, like with anything else, I think getting past go. It is taking the concept, whether it's the initial concept for the startup or whether it's a new product update or whether it's a new sales strategy, taking it from your head and actually implementing it is always the most difficult thing. However, it's also one of the most exciting pieces of building a business. Tell myself to start as quickly as possible. Entrepreneurs have a hunch, and operating off that hunch, moving forward as quickly as possible is the only way to know whether or not your hunch is correct, and it's the only way to get yourself out there and start building the business. Don't let the perfect get in the way of the good. I think many of us want to present our best selves and the best version of our product, the best version of our business to the world. Whereas in the startup world, the most important thing is pushing out whatever piece you have, getting some kind of reaction, making changes based on that feedback from your target group of consumers or customers, and then moving forward with the business. You can't let wanting to have this perfectly buttoned up product stop you from moving the business forward at any stage. What we measure success by the number of clients, frankly, they don't have to hire us to do crisis communications on the back end. We measure success by not seeing things like Pepsi's Kendall Jenner ad, or not seeing things like Gucci's blackface ad that came out earlier this year. We measure success by having more diverse consumers involved in the creation of products and content that we see on store shelves and that we view on TV and on Netflix and however folks are consuming their media. Those are our measures of success. Helping clients, again, avoid those big mistakes, but also identify big market opportunities that everyone's going to benefit from. So I'm super excited to hear that Nielsen supported this program, that there's now a Nielsen Foundation, and that an organization that's founded on collecting data from a diverse group of people is now focused on making sure that there are products and services and companies from a diverse group of people moving forward in the market. I'm excited to be here in Tampa Bay. I've loved in getting to know the ecosystem here and getting to know folks that are working here, and also getting to know the companies. And so I think for me, Wave participation is certainly validation of the business and the fact that Gauge is moving forward. But it's also a really significant opportunity for us to get some great mentoring and accelerate the growth of the business. We actually took a look at a lot of accelerator programs as we were thinking about how do we accelerate the progress of the business over the past couple of months. And Tampa Bay Wave I came up to the top because of the practical nature, I think, of the advice that's given, because again, of the ecosystem, and then also the fact that we are a data focused company and Nielsen is there supporting, so potentially partnering with them in the future.